This is callback side 1 for Ruth. The only competition you'll have is Janice Vickery. They say she caught it over Princess Bay Boulevard, and it was still alive, and she took the skin off it. I'm sorry. I touched them. Really. Because I don't feel like feeding Peter. Now, I feel like feeding Peter. I heard that it screamed for 3 minutes after she put it in because the water wasn't boiling yet. How much talent does it take to boil the skin off a cat and then stick the bones back together again? That's what I want to know. Ugh. I had a dream about it too. I figure she did it in 1 day. And she made it to the top 5 winners. And you spent months growing atomic flowers. Finish? This is it. Look, don't worry about me. I'm not getting up on any stage. And if I did, I wouldn't be caught dead with a bow as horrible as that one. They're going to laugh you off the stage again. Like when you cranked that atom at the assembly. I didn't mean that. They're going to laugh at Mama. I said they're going to laugh at Mama. Oh, let me talk that thing off you. Look, just sit still. I don't want everyone making fun of you. Oh, I heard them talking in the science office yesterday. Mr. Goodman and Miss Hanley. She's getting $12.63 to chaperone that thing tonight. Miss Hanley was telling Mr. Goodman about Mama. When she found you were one of the 5 winners, and he wanted to know if there was something wrong with Mama because she sounded crazy over the phone. And Miss Hanley said she was crazy, and that she has been crazy, and that she can't wait to see what she looks like after all these years. Miss Hanley said her nickname used to be Betty the Loon. She was just like you, and everyone thought she was a big weirdo. There. You look much better. Peter, if anyone put you in a pot of boiling water, I'd kill them. Do you know that? What do they call the boiling of the skin of a cat? I call it murder. That's what I call it. They say she was hit by a car. And then Janice scooped it up. And before you could say bingo, it was screaming in a pot of boiling water. Do you know what they're all waiting to see? Mama's feathers. That's what Miss Hanley said. She said Mama blabs as though she was the Queen of England and just as proper as can be, and that the idea of getting dressed up is to put on all the feathers in the world and go on as a bird. Always trying to get somewhere like a great big bird. I was up there watching her get dressed, and sure enough, she's got feathers on. Are you kidding? I just told her I didn't like the feathers, and I didn't think she should wear any. I bet she doesn't listen to me. It doesn't matter. Do you think I want to be laughed right out of the school tonight with Chris Burns there and all. Left right out of the school with your electric hair and her feathers on that stage and Miss Hanley splitting her sides. On one condition. Give Peter to me. I mean it. Give Peter to me. For me. All for me. What do you care? He doesn't mean anything to you anymore. Now that you've got all those crazy plans. If you don't give him to me, I'm going to tell Mama that everyone's waiting to laugh at her. I mean it. Give him to me. Yes. Betty the Loon. That's what they used to call her, you know? Betty the Loon. First, they had Betty the Loon, and now they've got Tilly the Loon. You don't have to worry about me turning you in for little plants. How much is a taxi? Cost from here to the school. I wish she'd give me the money it costs for a taxi. And for all that cardboard and paint and flower pots and stuff. The only time she ever made a fuss over me is when she drove me nuts. By the way, I went over to see Janice Vickery's pot that she did you know what in. And I started telling her and her mother about the worms in Mr. Alexander Braham's legs. And I got thrown out because it was too near dinner time. That Miss Vickery kills me. She can't stand worms in somebody else's legs, but she lets her daughter cook a cat. Thank you.